If you believe in kindness, family, and second chances, please like, comment, share, and subscribe for more heartwarming stories. For nearly 7 years, Michael Reed had lived a life built around one simple priority: making sure his daughter Lily never felt alone. Every morning, Michael woke before sunrise, packed Lily's lunch, made breakfast, and drove her to school before heading to work at a small auto repair shop across town. He was a single father. After Lily's mother passed away unexpectedly, when Lily was only 3, Michael had learned how to become everything his daughter needed: father, cook, homework helper, driver, and sometimes, when money was especially tight, the person who pretended not to be hungry so Lily could have the last piece of chicken. Michael never complained. He simply kept moving forward. What Lily didn't know was that her father had one quiet habit he had never told anyone about. Every month, Michael donated part of his paycheck to a children's hospital foundation. It wasn't much. Sometimes $25, sometimes $40. Once, when work had been unusually good, he gave $75. He always donated anonymously. Years earlier, that same foundation had helped Michael's younger brother receive treatment after a serious illness. His brother survived, and Michael never forgot the people who had helped his family when they had almost nothing. So every month, no matter how difficult things became, Michael gave something back. One rainy Saturday afternoon, Michael took Lily to a small coffee shop near the public library. Lily was working on a school presentation while Michael sat across from her, checking bills on his phone. The cafe was unusually crowded. A few minutes later, a woman wearing a dark coat and baseball cap entered quietly. She looked around the room. Every table was occupied, except for one: a chair beside Michael and Lily. The woman hesitated before walking over. "Excuse me," she said politely. Michael looked up. "Yes? Would you mind if I sat here?" Michael glanced at the empty chair. "Not at all." The woman smiled. "Thank you." She sat down and placed her coffee on the table. Lily looked at her for a moment. Then she smiled. "You look tired." Michael immediately looked embarrassed. "Lily." "What?" Lily asked innocently. "She does." The woman laughed. "I guess I do." Lily pushed a small chocolate cookie toward her. "You can have this." The woman stared at the cookie. "For me?" Lily nodded. "My dad says people are supposed to share when they have enough." Michael smiled. "I said something like that." The woman laughed softly. "I like your dad already." None of them knew how important that simple conversation would become. The woman was Olivia Bennett, one of the youngest billionaires in America and CEO of Bennett Technologies. She was known for building a technology company worth billions of dollars. But she was also known for something else. She rarely trusted anyone. People approached her because of her money, influence, or connections. Almost every conversation came with an expectation. Yet sitting beside Michael and Lily felt different. Nobody knew who she was. Nobody asked for anything. Nobody tried to impress her. They simply treated her like another person. Before leaving, Olivia looked at Lily. "Thank you for the cookie." Lily smiled. "You're welcome." Then she looked at Michael. "Your daughter is wonderful." Michael nodded. "She makes me a better person." Olivia smiled. "I believe that." 3 weeks later, Olivia attended a private meeting at the Children's Hospital, foundation her company supported. During the meeting, the foundation's director handed her a report showing anonymous monthly donors. One name caught her attention: Michael Reed. Olivia frowned. "Who is he?" The director looked at the file. "He's been donating for almost 7 years." "How much?" The director gave her the records. The amounts were small: $25, $30, $40, sometimes less. Olivia looked confused. "Why is this donor important?" The director smiled. "Because he has never missed a month." Olivia turned another page. The donations continued through difficult financial periods. There were no requests for recognition, no photographs, no invitations to galas, no business connections, nothing. Just consistent giving. "Do we know anything about him?" Olivia asked. The director nodded. "Only a little. He's a mechanic and a single father." Olivia suddenly remembered the coffee shop, the tired man, the little girl, the cookie. "What's his full name?" "Michael Reed." Olivia became completely silent. She had met him without knowing who he was. The billionaire had unknowingly shared a table with the man who had quietly supported one of her most important charities for nearly 7 years. She asked the director to pull the complete donation history. There it was, month after month, year after year. Even during months when Michael had barely been able to cover his own expenses, Olivia stared at the records. "I want to meet him." A few days later, Michael received a phone call from the foundation. They invited him and Lily to visit the children's center. Michael assumed it was simply a community appreciation event. He had no idea Olivia would be there. When he walked into the building, Lily immediately noticed the colorful walls and children's artwork. "Dad, look!" Michael smiled. "Beautiful, isn't it?" As they walked through the center, several parents thanked the staff for helping their children. One mother explained that the foundation had paid for her daughter's treatment. Michael listened quietly. He had never realized where his small donations had gone. Then Olivia walked into the room. Michael recognized her immediately. "You." Olivia smiled. "Me." Lily looked between them. "You're the lady from the coffee shop." Olivia laughed. "I am." Michael looked confused. "What is this about?" Olivia handed him a small folder. "Open it." Michael hesitated. Inside were copies of his donation records. His face changed. "You knew?" Olivia nodded. "We discovered your donations while reviewing our long-term supporters." Michael shook his head. It wasn't much. Olivia looked directly at him. "That's what makes it remarkable." Michael looked down. "I just gave what I could." "And you kept giving when you couldn't give much," Olivia replied. The room became quiet. "You never asked for recognition," she continued. "You never told anyone. You simply decided that another family might need help more than you did." Michael swallowed hard. "I know what it feels like when a family is scared and doesn't know where to turn." Olivia's expression softened. "So do I." For a moment, neither spoke. Then Lily reached for her father's hand. "Dad?" "Yes." "Are you in trouble?" Michael laughed through his emotion. "No, sweetheart." Lily looked at Olivia. "Then why are you crying?" Olivia smiled. "Because sometimes people do something good without realizing how many lives it touches." Michael looked at the children playing in the center. For the first time, he understood that those small monthly donations had never really been small. They had helped pay for medicine. They had helped families stay together. They had given frightened parents one more reason to hope. Olivia later offered to honor Michael publicly, but Michael politely refused. "I don't need my name on a wall." Olivia nodded. "What would you want instead?" Michael looked at Lily. Then he smiled. "Keep helping the families." Olivia extended her hand. "We will." Lily looked at both of them. "Does this mean we can have another cookie?" Everyone laughed, and that simple question broke the tension in the room. Years later, Olivia would remember that rainy afternoon in the coffee shop. She had thought she was simply asking a stranger, "Can I sit with you?" But she had unknowingly sat beside someone who had quietly helped build a better future for hundreds of children. Michael never became famous. He never became wealthy. He never asked anyone to know his name. But he proved something Olivia would never forget. Generosity isn't always about how much you can afford to give. Sometimes it's about giving even when you have very little, because the smallest act of kindness, repeated with love, can become something much bigger than anyone ever imagined. Story end.